Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I got up and went up to see Terry, took some pictures of the Volkswagen, and I'll show you those at the end of this video so you can see how it's coming along. She's sharp. Yesterday we had a yard sale and basically sold everything. Had 1 million people here, and when we got all done, the last person that showed up owned a junk shop, and we talked him into taking everything that was left and just hauling it away. So we're completely cleaned out. The garage, both garages are completely cleaned out. The bays are all clean and everything. Everything's stowed away. I'm happy. Now, I'm going to call this beginner number 7 video. And what I'm going to do in this one is, I'm going to go down in the dark recesses of my basement where it's really dark, and I'm going to set up a wick stove, and I'm going to demonstrate what the flame should look like in different situations for those of you that just don't quite understand it. And I'll even overflow it so you can see what that looks like. So, let's go down in the dark recesses of my house basement. Okay, I've got an M2 SB here. And what I'm going to do is, it's completely dry. It's been sitting in a box now for a month. And I've got a regular fuel bottle here. And I'm going to start fueling this up. And when I feel a little moisture, I'm going to stop fueling and light it. And that'll be our first starting point. If you keep your finger there and squeeze the bottle, you'll feel it get a little bit cool all of a sudden and wet feeling. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to light that right there if I've got enough alcohol to get it. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go turn out the lights and we'll go from there. Okay, now you can see that this is not burning in the center. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fuel it up all the way, and you'll see what that looks like. You'll see the orange. There we go. A little bit more fuel. Okay, still a little bit of orange. You can go a little bit further until you see the orange disappear. Okay, that's fully fueled. That's what it would look like. Let me back the camera up a little bit here. That's what it would look like fully fueled. Okay, and that would be wide open for an M2. Now, I'm going to overfill it here in the dark. Back the camera up a little bit more. I'm going to overfill it so you can see what that'll look like. Okay, see that? Just a little bit more. And it ran off the edge of the wick and ran right into the safety base. You can see it burning off. That would be an overfill scenario. Now, this has no effect on the fuel line because this stove has a safety base and there's a tower over the fuel line so the fuel can't reach the hose and burn it off. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this burn back to what I would call a simmer. And I'm going to do that in fast motion. I'm going to, when I put this on the computer and you watch it right now, I'm going to make it in fast motion so you can see it burn back. The whole process will probably take, I don't know, a couple, 3 minutes, but I'll speed it up so you can watch it in fast speed. Okay, the batteries in the camera went dead and I had to go change them out, and I'm back now. Okay, this is right down to a very, I'm going to zoom in on it. It's right down to a very, very minimal low simmer. There we go. Now I'm going to add a little bit of fuel to it and you'll see what it looks like as I add fuel. Okay, see, as I add fuel, that's back up to a good simmer right there. Not wide open. And that'll maintain that for a few minutes. You can fuel again and you can keep it there. Or I'm going to fuel it up all the way and go back to high power again. Okay, this is going to go right out to full. Watch the edge. And when the edge turns blue, you're at your absolute maximum. Right there, that's wide open. And that's basically how you run the stove all the way from simmer to wide open. And what it looks like overfilled. So I hope that helps some of you guys. The only problem I can see with this video is you can't really judge how big things are because we're in the dark and there's nothing to judge it by. So maybe I should shoot another one and have a little more light with something beside it so you can judge the size of the flame. So much for the deep recesses of my basement demo. So that's all the different settings that you can get with a carbon felt stove. I hope that helps, and I'll be doing some more different demos, probably with a little more light, to show you different things about the stove, and even with the traditional stoves too, how they should look when they're burning correctly. But that's all for today. Now let's look at the Volkswagen pictures. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day. Try to take some time out to have some fun today. Bye-bye.